And we're back for another Lakers snack pack. It's Gerald Glassford coming right back at you here. Raphael, you're such a great part of our Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Thank you so much for joining us right here at the snack pack. I wanted to set things up for Game 6. Absolutely. Like and subscribe, everyone, that you can so you get the latest notifications when we go live on the air after Game 6 or during our coverage on Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break, which Raphael absolutely is a great part of right there for you at Playback. And thank you so much again. If you could like and subscribe so you get the latest notifications when we go live on the air, you'll get to know when we go on the air talking the Lakers each and every time out. John is here. Absolutely, John. Great to see you here. You're also a great part of our absolutely outstanding coverage on Playback. And in just a few moments, I'm going to be switching over there. But I wanted to get some things into the general audience out there. Not only the fact that we are again going live on Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break with another great game coming up here. Game 6. Looking forward to it. Lakers at home at the Crypt. We just got word from Tim McMahon of ESPN, who retweeted it out there, and it's also been retweeted out at Lakers Fast Break on Twitter, that Luke Kennard is out. He is officially listed as out with that shoulder he banged against LeBron. Initially thought it was a stinger, but it looks like he is going to be out for tonight's game. He's a no-go, so that takes away obviously a great shooting option for them. He's not been playing as much as I think a lot of people have thought that he would play. But you know what? It helps the Lakers because it's one less individual that can shoot from the outside to guard and to focus on. So really at this point, it now comes to the point where can Jaw and Desmond Bain hit from the outside? Triple J, can he hit from the outside? So we're going to find out indeed. But also here today, good man indeed, a guy I covered for with some orange juice. I didn't, coffee's not my thing, man, but orange juice was what I had as Joe and I covered him for him this morning. Good man indeed. He is normally the host of Magic Man in the Morning, a guy who also wants to show up and start Laker Weekend, as we call it right there for you. So Lakers Weekend is coming up this weekend. He wants to do some shows. It is the Magic Man, Sean Grice. And Sean, great to have you here. Intel Wild, John, who we know from our Playback.tv coverage. Also as well, Raphael is here as well. So many people already started. We're all excited for Game 6, my friend, in just a few minutes.
All right, Gerald. So am I. And by the way, Magic Man is perfectly fine and it is perfectly acceptable for Gerald to host with a glass of orange juice. Orange juice is so for the and by the way, Gerald, how do you like it? Pulp, some pulp, no pulp.
Preferably a little bit of pulp. Just a
Yes,
little bit
some
of pulp.
pulp. Yeah,
Some
just
pulp, yeah.
some pulp. Yeah,
I
I'm
like
with
that.
you. Some
All
pulp, not too much.
Ice cold, ice cold. I don't know
Yes.
how these restaurants sometimes serve it just like they pour it on in your glass and there you go. I need
Yeah.
some I need some ice in there, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. So
I agree. I agree, Gerald. In the morning, there's nothing like ice orange J. Very
it is
nice.
it is going to be loud. Raphael has it right tonight for Game 6. They do need all the Lakers support at the Crypt tonight. My
Yep.
friend, this is the game we've got to have. I really have my doubts on whether or not we're going to go back and win Game 7 after only one day off on Sunday. So the Lakers have got to get it done tonight. I really think this is their Game 7 tonight, right here against Memphis.
I agree, Gerald. I agree. The urgency and the emphasis should be that this is an elimination game for you guys. Look, if you beat them, you're likely sitting at home, relaxing for a couple days while Golden State and Sacramento fight it out in a game 7. Right now, the game's
Yeah, just
very
started
very
the second
tight.
half. Yeah, started the
Yep.
second half. Sacramento's been leading most of the way. They lead by 7 now in the third quarter. But you're right, anything can happen with that. As Joe says, if it's within 50, as we see in the playoffs, if it's within 15 to 20, my gosh, that's nothing. The Lakers were able to go ahead and cut down the lead to almost nothing, even in the last game from so far back. We saw what happened with Miami and excuse me, the Miami Butlers. I think we should rename them. Because that was just sensational how they came back in the fourth quarter. So yeah, if it's not beyond 20, it really has me concerned if any team is really out of the running. So I want to go ahead and see the Lakers pour on some steam, pour on the gas, get Memphis really out of sorts and out of their game really early. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Yes, Gerald. I think I think the crowd being very loud and getting on top of them is important for that as well. The surge that the energy created from last game. Um, we're not expecting a duplication of 35-9, but maybe they can replicate that kind of energy and try to just like you said, man, pound them right into the sand so they don't have a chance to come up for air.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to go on with game six. Some of the key matchups I do want to go ahead and cover real quickly. We talked a little bit about it this morning with Joe right there on the Magic Man in the Morning Show. When it comes to
Hmm.
some of the matchups we're looking at, Triple J is somebody who has really got the Lakers thinking every time they go to lane. Where's he at? Where's he at? And again, I think it should be more about drawing him in and somebody else cutting to the basket and dishing off to them. The Lakers have not really talked about that and doing that, so I don't expect some of that. But at least if you could get Triple J in early foul trouble, again, he hasn't been, credit to Memphis, he's been able to avoid that for the most part. But if they can, my gosh, it makes it so much easier for the Lakers to go ahead and dominate tonight.
Yeah, Jared, it would. I mean, it's almost sort of, if you want to characterize it, like a tic tac toe type of offense we'd like to see, where he's constantly shuffling his feet, he's moving east to west, north to south, and he's guessing for the most part. That's what we kind of like to see because that's where he ends up getting in foul trouble. Gerald is where he can't use his verticality um, in quick. Secession, excuse me, along with what's going on around him. He has trouble with the body control. So yes, if you can get him in foul trouble, I mean, please do. It should be an emphasis on the whiteboard. You would think, watching film and diagramming a game plan. One thing I'd also like to see, Gerald, is that whoever is not uh, Triple J and is your paint protection when the Lakers bench comes in. I would love to see them, Dennis Schroeder and somebody else, just try and create some pick and rolls or some double horns where somehow Tillman or Roddy or whoever they just Aldama, whoever they decide to pull out is lost in translation because we really need to take advantage of the Triple J minutes when he's off the court if he's not in foul trouble.
Well, again, I'm looking forward to that, but also as well, can they slow down one of the two guards? That's the key. Their backcourt exploded on Wednesday, and that was part of the reason for the Lakers' downfall, especially after they took AD out of the game and it all fell apart from there. I really think if they can actually get one of those two, especially Desmond Bain, if he cannot shoot consistently from the outside, if you hold him underneath 20 points, I really think no matter what Joss scores, it really can mean good things for the Lakers.
Yeah, I agree, Gerald. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe Memphis Grizzlies have a under 500 record, even when Jaws scores over 40 points and nobody else scores 20. So if you let him get off, that's one thing. But like you said, when Bain gets going, and then if Triple J or one of the others gets going, Memphis is a tough cookie to crumble. So I half expect that there will be emphasis on keeping Desmond Bain just out of the elbow area. It's just if he's making threes, fine. But I would live with that. I would live with Brooks on the perimeter as well. Just do not allow them to sink their teeth into the paint because Bain loves to gain confidence from his drives. Gerald, it's almost as if it's his uh I don't know, it's his spinach like Popeye. It's just that he it just seems to take his game to another level. and he becomes very confident with his outside shot. So yes, I really hope whoever sticks on Bane is ready to be all over him like maple syrup on the bark.
Absolutely. We do need the win tonight, Daniel. Daniel's so funny. He'll either come on with the Lakers win. Oh, that was great. That was great. His first comment, or when they lose, Lakers suck. So
Yep.
we
He's
got nothing but love.
consistent.
We've got nothing but love for you, Daniel. Nothing but love. Richard's here as well. Hey guys, glad to see you on. We're gonna play better tonight. It starts with LeBron, Magic
Mhm.
Man. He outright said he sucked in Game 5, and he was awful, and he needed to step it up in Game 6. I know it's been what, a little bit over 48 hours since the events of Game 5, and I think that it's not that a great amount of rest, but I do think he's going to be geared up and ready to go. If you're going to get the best of LeBron, you're going to get it tonight against Memphis.
Yes, Gerald. This is the coup de grace for this series for him. He's due. Obviously, Game 5 was a dud. Um, so I expect him to just really just emphasize that. Gerald. It's kind of funny. I was remember in Deadpool when the titular character looks at the bad guys and said all the dinosaurs fear T-Rex.
Yeah.
I expect LeBron to play with that attitude tonight. Yeah, I might be 38, but I'm still the biggest dog in the yard.
Absolutely. The actual shooting for LeBron, he has been just 20% from behind the line. He has not been a whole lot greater in so far in the playoffs, which has been of great concern, my friend. I do think that this is something he has to step up. I mean, when your numbers are very comparable to Dylan Brooks,
Mm.
Magic Man, outside of the moments that LeBron has actually been able to score on him, uh, you know, Tillman's done a great job on him. So is Triple J. But if they can get Dylan Brooks on him tonight, that would mean a lot more often that the Lakers are going to go ahead and come out on top on that end, because Dylan Brooks, I don't think, can guard LeBron James consistently.
I don't think so either, Gerald. So
I think Xavier Tillman gives him a much tougher time.
yes, Tillman does give him a tougher time, and Triple J as well. So, um, I really expect to see a heavy dose of pick and roll and trying to get Dylan Brooks in mismatches against LeBron, or at least getting one of the bigs on one of the guards, perhaps. But LeBron's definitely going to be hunting for uh, mismatches tonight, Gerald. Um, I, I I'm sure a lot of people think that he's probably going to try and uh, put his imprint on the game as far as scoring. I'm not so sure. I think he wants to feel out Memphis again.
Well, let
In
me give you the overall. Overall, he's shooting 45% from the field, which actually he's been shooting great from inside the three-point line, but he's actually only 16% from three-pointers this so far in the game, and that is just putrid for LeBron. 67% from the line, 12 rebounds though, which is good, but he is 6 points under his normal
mm,
scoring output, which is obviously not good. We're seeing signs of age from him. I'm not going to dispute that with anybody out there. We have seen him be 38 years old a lot so far. But I'm being honest as well, Richard. When you're only averaging 16% from behind the arc, as I say on our playback all the time, he falls in love with it. And sometimes it is to his and the team's detriment instead of being more aggressive.
yes, yes. And what's very frustrating is out of the 60 to 70% of the 3-point shots you don't want him to take, about 40 to 50% of those are when there's at least 16 seconds or more left on a shot clock, which again is very annoying because it just feels like a wasted possession. And in the playoffs, you really need to treat possessions like you're in the desert and you're carrying water to shelter, and you can't waste a drop. So it like we said, Gerald, very, very, it's not uncharacteristic of him per se, because, like you said, he does fall in love with the three, but it's uncharacteristic in the sense of him being such an intelligent basketball player that you would think that eventually, even though it might be a tick, he would pick up on, okay, I need to stop taking these ill advised or really, 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 really bad uh, threes, and put the team in a better position to take a better shot. But like you said, he seems to be hypnotized when one or two of them go in, and he just gets this false sense of security.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. He has got to go ahead and be a lot better tonight as far as shooting is concerned. If he doesn't feel it from outside right away, just be more aggressive. Take it inside. Try and get, even if you get a block, try and get Triple J in some foul trouble. Believe me, it is to the Lakers' benefit if they do that. And Magic Man, Richard says you just took the words right out of his mouth. So great analysis by you there. You're thinking we're in tune with you out there. We're in tune. So absolutely liking that indeed. But if you can, please join us, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Truly hope you'll be a part of it. I know Raphael, John, they're great parts of what we do there at playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Great parts of our growing community there, as well as our growing community here at the Lakers Fast Break. Definitely going to come back to you tonight for the post game. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, will be for a Lakers win. But as far as this quick snack pack, crunch, crunch, crunch. Any last thoughts, Magic Man, before we head over to playback and check that game out tonight for the Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies?
Yeah, you know what, Gerald? When I woke up this morning, I had three words on my mind: hell on wheels. That's kind of what I want to see tonight from the Lakers. Maybe not to start, but I think at some point during the game, they're just going to want to just put it from first to second, take it up to 240, and just let it rip, and just rip the throat right out of Memphis. I think there's going to come a tipping point in this game, and they need to take advantage of it because they missed it last game.
D'Lo has to play a key role into this more consistently outside of the 2 minute bursts each game that you get him. Like, okay, yeah, he hit 3 shots in a row. That's great. What does he do for the rest of the time? Or, you need more consistent play from him for the 30 plus minutes that you allot him. And then, of course, the big thing that Joe and I was talking about is yes, we are going to play LeBron and AD and Austin Reeves 40 minutes plus. The question I have is there's still 8 minutes of time you got to give to alternate players. Who from that bench needs to step up tonight, in your opinion?
Yeah, we really need to see a very good game played by Troy Brown Jr. I really need good minutes out of him tonight. I think he's due for a spark. Him and Beasley combined were a +6 in game one. We're hoping for a repeat of that, but I'm really hoping that Troy Brown Jr. steps up tonight, because I think that there's going to be some kind of unsung hero tonight, Gerald. We're going to need somebody to step up, and for some reason, I just think it's going to be Troy Brown Jr.
You know what? Again, we cannot have where we counted in the first half 25 minutes in game five from three guys with zero, at zero, absolutely nothing that they were giving to you. And for the rest of the game, it was only the couple 3 pointers that Beasley hit in what it was already garbage time
Yeah,
before. So basically, those three guys, TBJ, Beasley, and Schroeder, gave you zilch.
zilch.
So if they can give you something and get better and consistent play from D'Lo and LeBron, I think that could be a win for the Lakers tonight.
Absolutely. I think, combination of one or two, or my goodness, even all three of those gentlemen stepping up would definitely foreshadow a Lakers win without question. Having those eight players be productive at once we're about due for that as well because we haven't seen that in a while. Even with this little run we've been on in the past month or so. So I expect an unsung hero tonight, Gerald. My pick is Troy Brown Jr., but Hal, like you said, Dennis Schroeder, Malik Beasley, somebody step up tonight, step up for everybody else in that room because we need everything from everybody tonight. Like empty it out.
Absolutely. This should be thought of as game seven. Absolutely. We're on fire tonight, Richard. Thank you so much. All the love and support that you guys give us here at the Lakers Fast Break. We truly appreciate it. Again, if you get a chance and you've not been part of one of our playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break live TV as the game go on coverage, you are missing out. You hear
Hmm.
Sean on, the old MTV saying, unplugged. Sean Grice, unplugged. Joe Soro, unplugged. And it's just something to behold when they're there. Plus, Stone Hansen, when he's able to get there, he isn't going to be there tonight because he's going to be flying home during the game tonight. So I really feel bad for him.
Hmm.
He'll be probably, if something happens on Sunday, if they start a new series on Sunday, or God forbid a seventh game on Sunday, he'll be there for that hopefully. But he is going to try and keep us updated what's going on. He sent the note to you. He didn't send it to all of us, so I
Yeah,
had
I
no idea
know.
what's
I
going.
know. Yeah.
But I will tell you though, I'm so happy that he's safe and sound. He's traveling, and that hopefully everything will work out for Stone to be able to get back on real soon. But definitely looking forward to seeing what we could do tonight for all of us right here at the Lakers Fast Break. So join us, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. And whether or not you do join us on Playback, you're going to get us after the game. The best post game on the Lakers is nowhere else, and the best chat room on the Lakers is nowhere else than right here at the Lakers Fast Break podcast. All right, go Lakers. Good luck.
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers.